Alright guys, Campy here. It's been a while since I posted, since basically the whole Christmas vacation that I took in Korea. Short point is, I'm changing jobs. I'm changing industries. Not going to get into a whole detail, but this is basically my excuse that I haven't really been doing a whole lot of videos. So what I do want to do is I want to talk to you about a product that I'm looking at right now. I've actually purchased it in Korea. I love it. I've actually used it on a couple of my last few videos. And it is basically, what is it? It's a microphone. And it's not this guy. You remember this guy? This is the guy that I usually have here sitting in front of me, plugged in, and pulling my voice, and I usually are I'm sitting there and I'm setting it up and trying to sync it with the video and all that stuff. I also have the guy that I am using right now. Sorry, it's going to make some noise, but it's this little microphone guy right here. This is that Acto mic that I got in Korea for about $5. Now, no, but what did I get? So it's neither one of those mics, but it's this guy. You're more familiar with it. You've seen it with a lot of people with as they nickname the dead cat is usually attached to it. And what am I talking about? And you've seen this. This is basically what's called the RØDE Video Micro On-Camera microphone. Basically what you do is you snap all this stuff together, mount it to the top of your camera, plug it into your camera, one of the reasons why I got my Canon, and go to town. And as I said before, I actually did a couple of my videos in Korea with this microphone, and what a huge difference. Awesome sound. I will break away here in a few and give you an example of what it sounds like with this on and with this off. Obviously you can't hear me now because this thing's not plugged in, but this is what this is what we're talking about here. So I bought it in Korea. I bought it for just under $100. And currently these guys are going for, they've dropped since I bought it in Korea. They're about $60, $59.99. You can find them basically almost anywhere. I think Best Buy is still having them right now. But this is probably one of the best microphones, obviously, that I've had experience with, which is in my very limited experience. This guy, wonderful. For in-studio office type of activities, but this guy you're not going to carry around with you doing videos. Okay, that's fixed. All right. This guy here that I'm pointing to that you can barely see without, I'm not going to do it because it's going to make some noise. This little guy right here, it sounds okay. It's decent. But it is what it is. It's a $5 microphone that I bought in Korea, that I bought in a small shop. They probably had it on sale. Generally, there's better microphones that you can see in the price range of $15, $20, $25 for the lapel, lavalier, whatever you want to call it, microphone that pins to your shirt. I'm not pinning it to my shirt right now because actually, to be honest, where I have the camera set up, it's too far. Yeah, okay, let's do it. What the hell? So I could do it, but then I would be, yeah. So let's just go ahead and, all right, so let's just go ahead and put that down, leave it alone, put it right where it belongs. The microphone here, like I said, you can get it at Best Buy, and forgive me, I'm trying to take it apart. You have your attachment point. Obviously, anybody who may understand the use of the microphones, this, and if you don't, this is intended to snap the microphone to and then move and wiggle about with wind or walking. You won't hear, feeding through the microphone down and into the body of the camera, you won't hear the microphone wiggling. This guy basically reduces that vibration, that noise, almost eliminates it to an extent, so you have basically a very clear sound coming from your camera. I can attest to it. I've used it on my camera. It sounds pretty good. The microphone, again, like we said, comes with this dead cat, and that's the nickname for it. It's basically a windsock, if you want to call it, noise dampener. So it's basically the same thing that you see on other microphones that have, you know, a kind of a foam cozy looking thing that goes over the top of it. The intent of this guy is just a little more aggressive, a little more capable in reducing noise. So basically it has this little fur ball around the outside, and then on the inside I can feel with the mesh that there is a bit of a foam a surrounding or in the inside of this. So you get like a foam layer like you would expect on a microphone, nice foam covering on whatever. And then you got this fuzziness that it basically just, obviously you're not going to be doing this in a tornado or whatnot, but it'll reduce the sound. And then what you're left with is this guy right here, which is the Micro. It is a cardioid pattern, so it's meant to be pointed towards someone. It has the capability of audio being picked up through the sides, but mostly it's projected through the front. These are relatively inexpensive. As I said, they're 59. Some places they're actually 79. That's interesting. I think there's a couple other add-ons for that. I'm not going to take a whole lot of time with this one. I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible. I'm going to let it do the talking for you. So we're going to take this camera. We're going to go outside when it's light out, probably tomorrow to be honest, and put it all together. We're going to go outside and we're going to test this guy with and without. And I'll show you how much improved the sound quality is. Testing with the wind blowing against the flat. This is what it sounds like with wind blowing with the mic disconnected. Then the mic reconnected just now, and once again just disconnected. Alright, so basically with that sound test, and I've already done this before with a couple videos previous, and in fact I've even learned the hard way that this guy is a very good quality microphone. I actually had this pointed away from me, or actually towards me, with the camera pointing away from me taking videos. And there was at one point, if you see where I'm doing the fireworks in Jeonju for the New Year's Eve celebration, I turned the camera back around towards me because I was actually filming all the fireworks. I turn it around towards me and I start talking into it. Barely picks up my voice. Wasn't really good. I had to edit half that sound out. That's only because when I had this pointed at me and I'm videoing this direction, when I turned the camera around and I had it doing it in selfie mode, I had the microphone pointed away from me. So basically what you heard was people on the stage, people right in front of me. You heard all kinds of noise, sound, talking, but you couldn't hear me. And that was an attest to the microphone's capability that once you point it towards something, it picks it up really well. So I love this microphone. This is my #1 go-to microphone. I will use this on the camera as much as I can. So best microphone, best for the money I've ever seen. Yes, it's $70, $80, $90 in my case. It's worth the money. It's absolutely worth the money. It is crystal quality. Crystal clear quality. It sounds great. It picks up your voice really well. It does awesome. I love this microphone. It works great. And I'm going to use it always for as best I can for all the video that I have when I'm using the camera out and about and moving around. Studio wise, I still kind of like this guy, only because this guy's a stand the camera and the camera's sitting about 6 feet away from me, right? So I can bring this guy over here and use this. I've even got this little guy who's using as my backup audio, so I plug it straight into the camera. I do like that this plugs straight into the camera, so it's directly pulling the audio, no syncing. And again, if you're using close range audio, you're using the camera itself and you want to pull the audio with the camera at the same time, this is perfect. Go.